Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Play Slay the Spire. I'm finally, mostly feeling better. Excuse me? There's 2 scores today? You know what that means? The daily's been going for 12 minutes and there's 2 scores. That means today's daily is insanely easy. Because almost nobody has died in the first 10 or 15 minutes. Brewmaster Time Dilation Vintage. Let's go. I'm ready for a win. I loved yesterday's daily. If I'm gonna lose a daily, I want to lose in the absolute dumbest fashion possible. We accomplished that. No question whatsoever. Do we want to fight 3 elites or do we want to get more relics? I'm gonna run something by ya. I want to get more relics, so I'm gonna skip an elite. Whatever, hit me for 6. We gotta think long-term on the Jawworm. We gotta kill him a little faster. Giving him that turn of vulnerability is more important for us. I think. So we'll try to defend. Strike. Strike. He's probably dead next time. I'm not 100%, like, I'm not telling you this to... Yeah, absolutely. I like it. I'm not telling you this so that you can stay posted on, oh, how is NL doing? Because I don't really think that's your business, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it actually in a positive way, like you shouldn't concern yourself. But you may hear me cough or go quiet for a little bit in today's episode. I'm just working the last little bit of junk through my lungs. Centennial Puzzle. Not amazing, but totally fine. Remember, we are destined to get a potion after each fight. So we might as well finish each fight on 2 out of 3, unless we have a good and compelling reason not to, and this is a great start so far. Orichalcum is very, very nice. All I'm saying is we should be using, like, all of our potions all of the time. Can I get you? Oh, I think I got you. I think you've been gotten. Duvu doll. Interesting. Not too relevant or prevalent yet, but interesting. Thorns, Artifact. I think we should go Artifact here. You know what? I'll go Plated Armor as well. Try this. That's good for the future. We're taking no damage. We don't get weakness applied to us. It's a beautiful situation. This turn. Give me a skill. How much damage are you doing? 9. Perfect number. Keep smacking you around a little bit. I do like Brewmaster. Brewmaster's, I think it's one of the more lively... Yeah, why not? One of the more lively modifiers that you can have on a daily run. It doesn't make things super easy, but simultaneously, it's not the sort of thing that ruins a run like Terminal or Narrow Future sometimes can. There we go. We just had to wait for our moment. I've really been loving Slay the Spire lately. I've been saying this a lot, but it's like... This might be my favorite game that's actually come out in like the last 2 or 3 years. I'm 150 or 200 hours in, and I can still play it recreationally for like 4 hours a night if I let myself. I really think this game is a masterwork. Dare I suggest. Yeah, why not? We are going to take a little damage, but that's kind of what the potion is here for at some point in the future. You know what we need, and this comes up all the time. We should probably just attack now. What we need is a card, and we can only get that from fighting elites. And I think the first card we should look for... Jeez Louise. This will deal 11, and then this would... I would kill you. Okay. No Jeez Louise necessary. Bag of Marbles is super nice. What I think we need is a card that does crowd control. Immolate is a huge one, but I'm not too picky. You know, if you want to give me, Cleave, I'll take it. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, you idiot! 5 damage. I guess it's gonna do 5. I'd rather you didn't. So I'll tell you what. I'll put up a defense. We might as well pop a Thorns. Don't worry about that. This is the turn where we go buck wild. Now he's gonna have... Let me think about it. 12. He's dead as heck. I think we... There's no reason to play anything. I guess we'll choose our potion later. Again, no, let's not get too finicky about it, right? It's not that important. I don't know if a speed potion is that useful. Frozen Egg is, except we know what we're drawing. There's only 3 different cards we can draw now, except for Bash. So I want to pop the 0 energy alchemize. Absolutely. 60. This would hit you for 13. You'd be at 47. 37. That's pretty great. And then next turn, we just pop off. We kept you vulnerable a little bit longer. 2 enemies with 9 HP, not a problem. I'm gunning for a top spot today. That's where I'm at. Just do it the easy way. I'm looking, I want to be like top 500 on today's daily. Now, it might not be that impressive in your worldview. And we're definitely going to be top 500 when we finish, just because we're doing this daily like super early. Magic Flower is really good with the Ironclad. But you know what I'm trying to get at, I hope. You know, I feel like on our last 2 dailies, except for the obvious idiotic mistake I made yesterday, we actually did like really well. 16 damage, so you won't die. 19 damage, and then this would still just do 16 damage. Very interesting. I think we don't play a block because we have Orichalcum. I think we just wipe one of these guys out. We take 2 damage. Basically meaningless. Fine by me. This is an important decision, though, because we choose whether or not to add a card. We would really, really like to add a card. It just depends on what it ends up being. Again, we can afford to take another 2 damage. Orichalcum's doing amazing work on this fight. I never even considered it. It's a little less good if you didn't kill one of them before, but we did, so no big deal. Mathematically, it should be possible to do 32 damage in 1 turn, but I really doubt we're going to do it. So we'll just keep it slow. The more potions we can stack up and select, the better it is for us in the future, is my hypothesis right now. But he's dead next turn, as long as we draw a single strike. And we did. You might as well alchemize first. Yeah, dude, I totally want to keep a steroid potion. And an energy potion, I would... Oh, okay, let's think. We don't lose energy from cards very often. Perfected Strike totally works right now. I think this is our best option. It's not crowd control, but that's okay. I'm going to get rid of our blood potion, take energy potion. Healing is twice as effective, but that's almost, weirdly enough, the reason we don't really need the blood potion to begin with. Let's use this. That's what I was looking for, believe it or not. Perfected Strike is 29. 29 plus 18 is 47 damage. It won't quite get the kill. I don't really like popping this to make it happen. But it does get us through that without even giving the enemy a chance to attack at all. Alright, this guy should get crapped on. This is a much better time to use the steroid potion, by the way, but so be it, I guess. Now, do we want to bash? I don't know, I gotta think about this. Whirlwind we definitely do not want. The strikes are worth more, so we'll just quickly get rid of Whirlwind, get rid of Alchemize. See what we draw. A lot of the same stuff. I think you go for broke. I think you just smack him around. Because you redrew so many cards, I'm hoping we can pretty quickly get back around to our perfected strike. Well, there you go. 27 plus 18 will kill you. Oh, but we don't have enough. That's okay, because we still crushed him. That was really good. Cheap Alchemizes is a dream come true, and I'm starting to believe in today's daily. Now we take Whirlwind because of crowd control purposes. Now, Perfected Strike gets a lot better, but let's start. Our big cost right now is Whirlwind, in my opinion. I think this is pretty close to a perfect floor, at least for the route that we chose. So this will do 12 damage to all enemies. It'll do 36 damage to you. You're obviously dead. Let's see what we'll get on this. I'm just ending on that. Double tap. Insanely great. And a strength potion. Dude, I am feeling awesome about this run. Alchemize are our other targets here, but this run so far feels incredible. We want Perfected Strike on turn 1. Didn't get it. Life goes on. It does feel like Whirlwind for 15 is probably your best option. You could Alchemize and then you'd Whirlwind for, I mean, you'd 30 instead of 45, but I think you'd go for it. It wasn't 45, it was 51. Now, we don't have to hit him this turn, but we're going to. The reason we're going to is because we drew Perfected Strike. But if we didn't, we could have waited a turn, let the poison hit him a little bit more. You guys are doing 11 damage. I was just going to say, we need some kind of block, or I gotta split ya. And I will be splitting ya. Okay, so that's not so bad. I was worried we were going to lose our perfect for a bad reason there, though. It's so much damage coming out here, so this is really dangerous. It would be very nice to play 3 skills. That's not going to happen, though. Well, I think we accept we're going to take 1 damage. I don't see a way out of it, unfortunately. That's an extreme bummer. But also, this was a very, very, very good fight. Like, the fact that we didn't get the draw that we wanted, life goes on, I guess, right? If we get an energy relic, we can afford to play demon form. Fiendfire can be very good. Dark Embrace can be good considering we have 5 exhaustibles, but I think we can make demon form work. Start with 2 wounds. I can't do that. But I don't think this is very good either for us. I can't do this because without Evolve, our wounds are... we can't get rid of them. It's gonna be annoying, let's put it that way. So I don't like Tiny House, but I'm gonna take it anyway. It upgraded to Strike. Not particularly strong, in case you were curious of my thoughts there. I think we can afford a Sword Boomerang. Because we are going to be gaining strength, is the idea at least. So again, left path has like a staggering number of enemies, but no shops. I'm willing to give it a try. The more relics we can get, the happier I'm going to be, is my philosophy at least. So we're going to gain some energy, play Demon Form, get Alchemize out there. Time Dilation means anytime we can play something for 0, we're going to be stoked, right? This is going to give us 12 block. A bash for 0 is just disgusting. 31, I'm just seeing 13. So I can't quite kill you on that. I'll play 2 blocks, take no damage. Hit you both for 5. Not bad. To take no damage on that turn is pretty surprising. I mean, you have to. You might get away with playing one of these first, but will he still die? Yes, he will. But then you'll end up taking 3 damage, whereas right now you're going to take 4. Will this kill you? It's 16, it'll kill you. It will not kill you, you are an idiot. Oh, it's 4 damage. It doesn't matter, because we're getting it all back anyway, but that's okay. Pantograph, good for us being able to upgrade our very, very thin deck right now. Now we would love to crush you. Okay. Not really what we're looking for, but, you know, I think I can afford to do something like that then. Then we'll bash. It's 10 damage, or alchemize. You can do 5, and you get an artifact potion. He does make us frail, so it would be good to avoid that. Get that out there. Play your alchemize. Definitely pop this, and then it's 29 damage, which is 50, or 13 damage times 3, but it wouldn't be 13, 22 damage times 3, but that won't kill you. But 50 damage plus 19 also won't kill you, but it'll take you real freaking close. Again, we take 4 damage, and he's dead. No big deal. Way too much regen right now. We gotta worry about that. We gotta work it through. Now, this would be a good time for an artifact potion. So let's try the regen. Didn't get an artifact potion, but I'll pop this anyway. And then we'll just go to town. This guy can be real annoying. Enfeebling Spores is horrible. Now you... doing quite a lot of damage. Do you bash? I mean, there's not much else we do in this situation. We can't really not get hit. You know what I mean? Like, that's not very good, but I don't see what else you do there. Truth be told, we're not actually getting hit for that much. And we're going to be at full HP by the end of this anyway. Dude, Brewmaster is crushing it. Now, just trying to think. I think we go left path. Even though we have so much money, we'll just hit 1 shop in the future and hopefully it'll be worth it. I don't want to give up on future returns. Burning Pact. Exhaust 1 card, draw 2 cards. I don't really want to exhaust our defend. Exhaust Bash for now. They're vulnerable already. I was hoping to hit our 0 cost. But so be it. I would rather let you hit me for 5 if I could kill you, but there's no way I'm going to kill you. So... this guy is going to take 15 damage just from hitting me. You're the bigger problem. So weirdly enough, I think you do play this, and then you played 2 defends, did 5 damage to him outright. He's gonna have 7 when we come back. It's a very, very slow play. We take 5 damage in the process, who cares? This guy, again, has killed himself. He's gonna hit us for 3, which is basically nothing. What do we get here? Use an attack. Dude, absolutely. It feels like necessary. Whirlwind kills him, but who cares? We're taking no damage from him anyway. I'd rather just perfected strike, and then I guess we'll whirlwind. Yeah, that's a much smarter play than usual. Alright. 1 attack, 2 attacks. We gotcha. Easy money. Shuriken. Incredible card. Exactly what we're looking for here. If we could just get some 0-cost attacks, it'd be even nicer. Nobody's doing anything this turn. That's fantastic. 40, you're already dead. That's also amazing. Wild Strike. I'm willing to do it to get his block down as soon as possible. And sure, we should have done that first, but so be it. So right now... Ooh, gotta love that. I am feeling the burn a little bit. What I mean by feeling the burn is not that here's how Bernie can still win. By the way, it was better to not play the defend there in case you're curious. You're smart people. I'm sure you had it figured out. I didn't mean that sarcastically. I mean, most of you are probably better at the game than I am. Liquid Bronze protects us from birds, which is my... birds are my #1 foible at any point in my life, so I'm happy to see him gotten rid of here. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Either way, very interesting daily so far. I'm not afraid to toss a lot at the wall to see what sticks against this guy. Alchemize gives us draw. We have one of our rare, like, 1 energy alchemizes. I'll still use it. There you go. Now we're in an amazing spot. Now this is 12 damage. It's 18 damage times 5, which is 90. But I think we can do better. So it's 18 for 1 energy. $18 plus a vulnerable for 2 energy is a lot worse. So the strikes are bad. I think you should play Sword Boomerang. It's 18. And then this becomes 19 per energy. And let's just go there. So I think that was technically like 3 more damage. Not an enormous difference, but enough to matter. Just looking like strike. Oh, there's no other play. Strike, perfected. It kills you exactly. So we're just insanely lucky. Whetstone upgrades probably our 2 best attacks, if we're being honest. And everything's looking real funky. I think you do go Pummel. I don't like Pummel that much without having guaranteed extra strength. And even with Shuriken, we're not quite at guaranteed extra strength yet. Wow, this is really useful to have 8 plated armor for the future. So let's look at this. Whirlwind is 15 damage, so it's 60 damage. Obviously, Perfected Strike is much better. And this is upgraded now, so this is 20. You gotta start here, then here. And we actually got a strength upgrade. Again, I don't think Pummel is amazing. But if we can get more attacks with Shuriken, we're gonna like it. I guarantee it. It's a weird one, right? 7 block. We don't need to take 0 damage. Although I wouldn't mind it. 12 damage. We're not going to kill you. It's not conceivable. I'm not going to pay 2 energy for 1 block, which is what that comes down to. So we'll play this real quick. That's 5 damage. Artifact is irrelevant. We could use plated armor. I don't think it's super important. There you go. Go ahead. Hit me for a little. Then Pummel did 36 damage for 0. Makes me look like an idiot. Well, who are we fighting? Who are we fighting? Who are we fighting? He does debuff us, but a steroid potion is really good. Try that. Achoo! That's how you know you're getting better, when the sneezes start coming out. Alright, first Matryoshka payout. Juzu Bracelet, Molten Egg. Molten Egg we're not going to get much of a chance to use, to be honest. Juzu Bracelet we're probably not going to get much of a chance to use. It's an interesting one, isn't it? I think you do pop this. You can get away with that easily. And we're kind of back where we started there. It's not going to be 8 damage. It's going to be 12 damage. But even with time dilation, it should be more than that. But we don't really care to focus on you because we already have bronze scales, so you're going to take so much damage. We'd prefer to hit you, but if we could hit both of you, even better. I think you just whirlwind. We killed one, so we're going to take no damage. We did technically like 70 to the other one, which is also really good. I don't even think you pop Alchemize here. We should have done Defend first so we can get more time dilation. Roka! Hello. No more meows? No more meows, I guess. Easy fight, though. Regal Pillow. By the end of this, we're going to have every artifact in the game. We're already, like, off the screen with the arrows. You know, you do have to look at this and you go, like, maybe Steroid Potion. I was hoping for another Steroid Potion, but Whirlwind is already going to be at least 20 damage 4 times. They're all dead. It's just the perfect potion situation for us. What is this? Did we get 2 Omamoris, or is the game broken? I'd rather have 2 artifacts, honestly. I might rather have taken the block potion over the blood potion, but... Alright, so our whole deck is almost entirely upgraded. This is a disgusting display right now. What I want... By the way, huge artifact potion. Hello, Roka. What I want... I'm actually just going to discard this. I don't want to use it by accident. I stupidly am a big idiot. I meant to play 2 cards to get time dilation up, but in the end I ended up screwing up our use of... I mean, you saw it happen. You don't need me to tell you. That's not going to kill you. I'll play 2 of these. And then I'm like, I don't know, discard, use. We don't need to draw, because this is going to hurt a lot. I want something that makes Demon Form cheaper to play. I want it to give us energy back in the form of a mummified hand. I'm willing to give it a shot. Or I want it to be made free by like a madness or something. Or a mummified hand acting on another power, I suppose, is also justifiable. 9 damage, huh? I wanted more alchemizes. We got more alchemizes. Heal. I hate it. Okay, I'll pop the Dex Potion. I'll play the other one. Poison Potion. We may end up taking good use of that. For now... How much... 8 plus 4. I probably only need to play a few cards to make Whirlwind kill you guys in 1 hit. And I'm going to try that on for size right now. Genius. This guy's vulnerable forever. We're in a real good spot. So next step, get rid of this. Probably apply this. It's not that good against a boss. That is. So is that, potentially. Hit you with that. Hit you with that. 56 damage. We're going to have to hit you for 27, which is actually like 18 on the next one. Why do I say it's 18? Because of... We need to hit for 18 raw, and then it's the vulnerability. But unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. What I do know is that even just by doing that, we're taking 0, and he's dead next turn before anyone can do anything. Works for me. This is what happens, I guess, when you get every relic in the game. It becomes a little on the easy side, but I'm happy to see it. I don't see how you don't take Flex. Even though I think all 3 of them could be good. Do we even... Okay, we have 1 more non-starter card to work on here, and then we're good to go. I am excited. I think this is another chance at perfect. 6 energy on our first turn here is disgusting. We definitely do want to play Demon Form. That's huge. I think because it's a marathon, we might want to play Bash. We have nothing else that enables vulnerability. I think I am going to do it this way. It's a pretty good amount of damage for our first turn, considering we invested 3 energy in gaining strength every turn. Now, you definitely flex. Let me look at this quickly. So if we do nothing, we'll take 1 damage. Obviously, we can't afford to do that. So we'll do it this way. Now that is 90 damage. That is 65. So I'm going to do it like this. And we're going to do 100 damage. You are in a terrible spot already. 7 damage. We don't have to do anything. In fact, it's better if we apply 0 block. That's interesting. I will Gambler's Brew for 3 new cards. Keep the cards moving as fast as possible. Do we even want to play him? We might as well. There's no downside, I guess. I'm not even going to hit him with the weak potion right now. I'm just waiting for Perfected to come back around, and there it is. 86 damage. He's screwed. Next turn, he's going to do nothing while he, like, buffs himself. All we need to do is hit him as hard as we possibly can. And then on the next turn, a single strike wipes him out. This is like everything is coming up roses for us because we drew Demon Form. That would probably be our #1 card to make innate. I think. It's a weird one, right? Because, like, I don't think Barricade is meaningful for us. We don't need that much block. It would allow Orichalcum to roll over. But I think, like, Dark Embrace is probably better, but is it even worth 1? It probably is, but because we have Duvudal, simple choice, I think. You take Cursed Key. And everything's going amazing right now. We do want to hit a shop early, so we probably want to take this path. This is the first time I've ever done this, is like choose a path not based on the number of elites. Well, that's gonna make somebody's day a freaking nightmare. Probably should have played Dark Embrace first, but now I'm kind of like, why wouldn't we just do this? This guy's like basically dead. Flex, Alchemize, Pummel. I feel like it should kill you. What's 12 plus 45? 12 plus 35. It's not quite enough to kill you is what it is. But 15 plus 70, that'll definitely get you there. I think I messed that up, but that's okay. I can't believe we have 1,000 gold. It's our first shop of the entire game so far. Okay, so we have 6 energy. Alchemize. How much damage does this do? 15. So it sucks right now. We want to play it last. None of you are attacking, which is hilarious, and you will grow to regret that decision immensely. Now you're doing 40 damage. I'd like to wipe out the one with the most HP. Beautiful. We don't have every good relic in the game yet, by the way, but we are getting close. I don't know. Maybe we want to pop like a... Weakness is relatively... Oh, that's 4 damage saved. Not a ton, but... So we have 16, 13. We have 18, 14. We have 32 damage. Enough to kill this guy. You'll live, and you'll actually hurt us. I don't mind, though, because hurting us for 6 is like the magic number. I think pop Dark Embrace. Here's where things should get interesting. Because we're getting so much draw out of this. Whirlwind, 3 times 9. Yeah, it'll actually work. Easy money. I think I do want an explosive potion. I don't think we need fairy in a bottle. I think that's it very rarely matters. So we should look at cards as well, but first, extra strength, absolutely. Frozen Eye, absolutely. Why not? We have so much gold. Okay. I think we should remove a basic strike just to make our deck slightly more consistent, and then be very careful with what you add. We don't want to add Panic Button, for example. Metamorphosis, add 5 random attacks into your draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. That seems insanely good for Shuriken. I'm willing to give this a chance. I actually think it's good. Now I look, are we hitting another shop? Probably not, because hitting the, well, we may, actually. I think we will. So I think I'll probably stop here, even though, like, Ghostly Armor is probably pretty good. Everything else I think is unnecessary. Rampage, I've been using a lot, like... Or do we want to go this path? Because this will be 2 elites, 3 elites. Yeah, we probably want to take that path. So actually, while we're on the shop, we might want to just buy that because we can. We're probably not going to hit another shop, is my thinking. I've been using Rampage a lot, trying to make these, like, super thin Ironclad decks. And in my experience, I'm sorry to say that I think that card is just kind of bad. I might be wrong. But that's my 2 cents so far. Oh my lord. With pen nib. Wow, you're almost dead. Because our deck is so thin, like, our 0 cost stuff is gonna come out so quick. It becomes a quarter of our deck that costs 0, and our attacks, which is even better. Okay, turn 1. You don't need to hit him with everything on turn 1. But we probably will anyway, because there's not much reason not to. So we just made him as vulnerable as possible, and we gained some strength. We should be in an amazing position. I think the scores on today's daily, they have to be crazy high, right? I actually think you just pop it, you know, just in case. The scores on today's daily, they have to be insanely high. I guess why wouldn't you just smack him around a little bit? It exhausts the card, but who cares? Like, we have enough firepower in this deck. We have not been at risk of death since, like, our second bit of combat. So all of this is like, so straight up, I have to hit you. Let's focus on that. We might have to use our block potion here. As much as I wanted to play, we don't have to use our block potion, thankfully. As much as I wanted to play demon form, I think we had to do it that way, or close to it. It seems like a beautiful opportunity to just use whirlwind. Then you would headbutt, and I don't know what you would bring back. Just, it doesn't really matter probably, but a perfected strike is really good. Should have played our alchemize as well. He's got 1 turn left. 70 damage. It's not a little, it's a lot. But with all of our 0 cost stuff in the deck right now, like, what is he supposed to do? Like, well, this is a situation when we would absolutely kill this guy. If he didn't explode himself. Anchor is fine. We're going to veer right here, remember. Absolutely, I will add 3 colorless cards, or at least take the opportunity. Mind Blast for 1. I still think it's worth it. Even though our deck is relatively thin. It does a lot of damage, even still. Okay. I still think a second Metamorphosis is good, even though it does run the risk of, like, making one of our turns way too slow. But we have 5 energy on turn 1, so what do we care? Alright, start here. Probably do want to do it that way. We might as well Metamorphosize first. And this is how you know I've ascended, because it's going to make our Mind Blast very slightly better. Alright. Was that Pen Nib? I should have Pen Nib on the HUD, honestly. No, Pen Nib is available now. Okay. So we don't want to use it, if possible. We'd like to just put up at least enough block. And then, honestly, probably pass turn. Play that for, yeah, letter opener. And then just pass turn. Crush him next time, in all likelihood. Well, 18 damage for each exhausted card will absolutely kill you. I think you just take another pummel. These cards are working gangbusters right now. Is there, what do you do? Upgrade at this point. Like, all the cards are so good. They're already upgraded. This is like the strongest deck I've ever had. Another Matrushka. Gambling Chip is really nice to get the cards we want to get right off the bat. Like, what do we not want? These two. And then what if we pop Steroid Potion, Alchemize. Whirlwind is 98 damage to both enemies. It was more than 98 damage to both enemies. We don't need them. Armaments is kind of tempting, but I actually just think it's not necessary, so why risk it at this point? I think Omamori perfectly synced up, by the way, with Cursed. So we got 0 extra curses, which could be good or bad, depending on your perspective, but seemed pretty good from my perspective. So let's see, it's 45 damage. That's pretty great. We might as well do these first. And then this one is, yeah, okay, fine. Pen Nib, still not even close. I would rather have a Dex Potion than a Speed Potion, but they're both fine. Dude, this is, I feel like I have trounced the daily today. I feel like a mad genius. We would like 1 defend, but we don't actually have to have it. So here's what I'm thinking. Pop the steroid potion. Use Dark Embrace, Alchemize. Just hit him. Alchemize. Hit him with the vulnerability. You're going to play a Metamorphosis, because it's going to make your Mind Blast so much better. You probably will not play the other one. 61. 65. 39. I can live with that. We didn't need to use the armor potion. I forgot we had Ornamental Fan. In my defense, we just got it. 13 block, huh? Well, we get to 10 by default. We'd probably just use a weakness on him. 4 energy. Let's go for 0 first. Pen Nib. Oh, Lord. He's doing 9. So we would rather not block. He's going to be vulnerable for long enough for us to kill him. Just hit him. He's screwed. Beautiful fight, by the way. 25 damage twice. Oh, I really thought Feed was going to make it. I didn't even... Like, I was... It's not that I didn't remember what I had. Because we have Perfected Strike, I'm willing to take a Pommel, I think. It was more like I looked at the numbers and was like, there's no chance. But I guess the vulnerability is something I didn't account for. What do we not want? Probably basic strikes. Metamorphosis is good enough. Yeah, I mean, it's not particularly good, but sure. Alright, Alchemize, Alchemize. Already hurt him. 58 damage. We probably should have killed the ones that weren't... they're all dead. Disregard. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's insanely great. And wow, we are on the boss fight already. I do expect to take damage on the boss fight, unless maybe we get clutch intangible potions. Okay. For 7 energy, it's kind of worth thinking about a bash, but I think I'm going to throw it away and hope to get something better. I wouldn't say it's better, but... so let's start with, like, the obvious ones. We might not want to weaken anymore. I got to think about it. We do want to play a little defense. I'm just trying to see if we can... Is there any way we could even get there? And I don't think there is. So I think, sadly, we are guaranteed to take... No, if we play 3 attacks, we're not going to take damage. That's awesome news. What would we like to double the damage of? Probably this. Otherwise, I would have done it in slightly different order, but... So that obviously was, like, extremely great. You're gonna die before you can attack. I promise you that. Bring back, probably a Sword Boomerang, I guess. Not a particularly strong turn. $18 damage, that's cute. Hit you with a quick Thunderclap, one of these. And we might need to use that block. Dark Embrace is just a little too late, unfortunately. Now we actually are going to take damage. It's a bummer, but what are you going to do, right? Life goes on. It's not a huge deal in the whole scheme of things. It would be nice to play Demon Form, but it's so unnecessary. Like, he's dead. That was a great run. I think we played amazingly on today's daily. I'm proud of myself. We made good decisions. We did 1,100 damage. I don't think we're going to be top 10, but I think we're going to have a chance to be, you know, the first couple of pages. Yeah, okay, I mean, there's like... And Elfan, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Hey, Glail, frig off. There we go, page 3, early on, obviously. We're not going to rank that well today, but I thought we played very solid. We played a solid game today. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.